So what we're going to be doing is adding and subtracting decimals, and the objective is, as with whole numbers, alignment of place values is very important when adding and subtracting decimals. To ensure proper alignment, we line up the decimal points vertically. Vertically aligning the decimal points ensures that the add-in digits are vertically aligned in each place: tenths place, hundredths place, thousandths place, and so on. So here are the steps for adding and subtracting decimals. First, we're going to define a couple words that when you're adding and subtracting decimals. The minion, which is the number from which another number is subtracted. The subtrahend, the number that is subtracted from a given number. The add-ins, which is the numbers that are added together, and the sum, which is the result of adding numbers. So if we had 2.45 and 0.24, you would vertically align the decimal points. Which is the first step. And then the next step was add the digits from right to left. So we're going to add them. This is an add-in, and so is this. And this would be the sum. So 5 plus 4 is 9, 4 plus 2 is 6, and 2 plus 0 is 2. So that would be the sum, that is adding decimals. So now we're going to subtract decimals, which is if we had 3.8, 1.5, and we're going to subtract them. This would be the minuend. This would be the subtrahend. This would be the difference. Okay, so the first step is vertically aligning the decimal points. And then you would subtract, the second step is you subtract the digits right to left. Okay, so if we subtract it, 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So that would be the difference, and that would be subtracting decimals. And then if we had a real life word problem, or a real life, subtracting and adding decimals. So Leonard spent $55.78 on a math book at Barnes & Noble bookstore. Mandy spent $52.75 on the same book by purchasing it online at books.com. How much less did Mandy pay? So our key word is less, which means that we're going to be subtracting. So Leonard had he spent $55.78. And we would vertically align the decimal points. And Mandy spent $52.75. And the less would mean we're subtracting. This is the minuend. This is the subtrahend. And this would be the difference. So now that we align them, we're going to subtract the digits from right to left. So 8 minus 5 is 3. 7 minus 7 is 0. We got to bring down the decimal point. 5 minus 2 is 3. And 5 minus 5 is 0. And then you bring down the dollar sign. So the difference would be $3.03. That's how much less Mandy paid. And that's subtracting and adding.